Meteorologist Amy Freeze here. A powerful low-pressure system is sweeping through the east, bringing severe weather. Here's weather across America. As we examine the national radar today, it's the calm before the storm. 92 million Americans are in the risk zone today as potentially life-threatening severe weather event unfolds. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a high risk, which is the highest level possible. These type of high-level forecasts are only issued a few times a year when conditions are especially volatile. The greatest risk for severe storms is across northeast Arkansas, southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, western Kentucky, western Tennessee, and northwest Mississippi. Severe storms will fire up this afternoon and continue through tonight. We're expecting a tornado outbreak with multiple strong long-track tornadoes, some possibly EF3 or stronger. Hail over 2 inches in diameter, damaging winds over 70 mph, and flash flooding are also likely. And the storm threat doesn't stop tonight. As this front stalls, a serious flood risk will develop Thursday through Sunday from Texas to the mid-Atlantic. Some areas could see twice the amount of rainfall they normally get in April in just the next 72 hours. Make sure you have multiple ways to get warnings. It's quite out west. In the upper Midwest, Minneapolis and Chicago are struggling through some cold April showers. Let's take a look at today's high temperatures across the country. In the Pacific Northwest, Seattle is cool at just 52 degrees. Portland warms up to 58. Heading down to Southern California, Los Angeles reaches a comfortable 62 degrees, while the desert cities like Palm Springs get a much warmer 82 degrees. Farther inland, Phoenix is warmer still at 74 degrees. In the central part of the country, Dallas sees a high of 80 degrees, making it one of the warmest spots today. Oklahoma City holds steady at 76 degrees, making it relatively pleasant. Up the coast, Washington, D.C. is mild at 59 degrees, showing a nice contrast with the warmer southern cities. The Midwest is cooler overall, with Chicago only reaching a brisk 42 degrees, and Minneapolis struggling with a chilly high of just 39 degrees. Now for the low temperatures. Seattle expects 39 degrees. Moving southeast, Billings gets 30 degrees, while Denver drops to a cold 29 degrees, making it one of the colder spots. In the Midwest, Minneapolis will see lows of 33 degrees, and Kansas City will dip to 47. Farther south, Oklahoma City is at 30 degrees, while Dallas remains slightly milder with a low of 60 degrees. The East Coast isn't escaping the chill either, with New York registering a low of 41 degrees and Washington at 53 degrees. High temperatures for tomorrow across the Northwest will display a mix of mild and cooler conditions. In Seattle, expect a high of 52 degrees, while temperatures in Portland will reach around 56. Southern regions like San Francisco will see highs of 58 degrees, and Los Angeles will experience a pleasant 63 degrees. Moving inland, Denver will reach a high of 52 degrees, but the temperatures warm up as we head south. The high in Phoenix is expected to be 64 degrees as warm air continues to push through the region. In the southern plains, El Paso is gearing up for a high of 75 degrees, while Dallas enjoys a warmer 81 degrees. Houston is set to see a peak of 85 degrees. A robust weather pattern unfolds over the next 48 hours. In the Northeast, a winter storm system currently over New York is set to bring a wintry mix for places along the I-95 corridor, impacting Boston to Washington, D.C. Moving to the southeast, it's all eyes on the severe weather and potential flooding behind a stalled cold front. A line of thunderstorms stretches from Atlanta down to Tampa. These storms are progressing towards the Atlantic coast, carrying the potential for severe weather, including high winds and localized flooding through Thursday evening. The west remains predominantly dry, though San Francisco and surrounding areas could see light rain showers as a weak frontal system brushes through. In contrast, the mountain regions may experience minor snow accumulations above 5,000 feet, cautioning travelers of potential slick conditions.